so we can address them.
No, I'm in the house. So let me say.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle White. And listen, the reason we are doing this is to give your children opportunities. There's no reason that Riverside should have a state championship tennis team and your kids don't get
everybody a chance to participate and have the same opportunities. And I love the fact that she came in and took over. She took charge. I ain't lying. She showed herself as a leader. She came in here and took charge. Oh yeah. She shut it down.
Hold on, I'm passionate about these kids.
I was like,
Everybody like, you right, you right, I can see that.
Excited about the opportunity. We got to get over the upset. We got to get under the community feelings right now. We've been through this before. One of my favorite years, I was just telling these folks, one of my favorite years ever was the first year that we were Riverside. The Janesville kids and the Williamson kids came together. We just got to get over this initial. I'm a big, you know me, I'm a big competition guy. It's going to be a war every day, and we're going to make it work.
This is crazy, man.
It's a good idea, you know, bring everybody together, compete as one. Ain't no need to keep competing against each other. We all from the same county. We belong together. You know, everybody say it might not be a good idea. You just never know till you try it. Give it a chance like everybody was saying. Let's go get this show. 252.
I'm on 100 because I'm sticking for my town. Because I live in Robinsonville and I live in Winston. So I know who got potential, what got potential. So if we bring that together, we could be a dominant team for me.
Oh man, I'm glad we're coming together as one county. It's just gonna be a whole lot of rivalry going on, man. Still, you know, we're gonna keep that same dog in us that we've been had, but you know, things are getting wicked right now. We're gonna settle down soon.
I'm hoping that by consolidating these teams, that it builds a better team, a more winning team. It's some talented kids here in Martin County. And as one, I'm hoping that we will be able to go further. Hopefully that the coaches and the kids will build a better relationship so there won't be any friction or nothing like that. I'm just hoping that I'm going to give the coaches a chance, I'm going to give the kids a chance, and hoping and praying that everything works out for them.
Every child, every opportunity. I just want students to be able to play. And I think that South Creek we've just been hard across the district. I mean, even if you look at Riverside numbers, we want every kid to have every opportunity. So I think it's going to be a great thing. I think there's still some obstacles to get across, but overall, we're going to get there.
They got enough requirements for grades and 9 yards. That's what I care about. I want my kid to learn how to be a student and an athlete at the same time. Not just be an athlete, you brush everything else in the world the other way.
It's 50-50. No, I don't know. It can turn out bad or it can turn out good. It's like, we gotta see how it goes.
We got the Roanoke. I was excited about it when I found out they were combining the two sports or the two schools. I was hyped because I'd always heard that South Creek had some talent soccer-wise, and now we get that at Riverside to combine with what we already have. So I mean, as a coach that wants to win, I thought that was a plus for us. I mean, I don't know if everybody feels that way, but I sure do.
Riverside, we've always had a decent soccer program, you know. This is the first year like we're actually gonna have to make a decision on cuts. Like it's gonna first day out there, we're gonna see what we got, and then on out, best man home. That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna be going up against better players at 2A now in the playoffs. We're trying to play up to our level.
I think it's a beautiful thing to finally come together as one. Over the years, I've been a part of Riverside soccer program and coaching for over close to 8 years now. We've always struggled with numbers. We've always struggled with support. We've always had empty crowds. And now the idea that we might have potentially 40 to 50 kids try out is not only just going to make the kids come out on the first 3 days, but really put in the effort and the work and go, hey man, I got to earn my spot. And it's not just a walk in and I'm going to show up and I got the job. So to me, this is a huge impact. I think this is a big push for a lot of the smaller sports like tennis, cross country, golf, soccer, because football, basketball, and baseball are always going to be around. They are the American sports, but this is a huge step for the small the small, very unwell-knowledged sports to take a huge leap forward. And I'm very excited about it. And I'm excited to take on 2A competition because not only do we expand our IQ and our physique, we play against better competition and improves us and it gets us ready for the following years. And it's just a chain reaction to improve forward all the way.
Dr. Fonseca, he called me in the office and said, Mr. McGee, your job is to go to Robinson. Basically, he told me, he put my office here. Your job is to help create recreational opportunities for Western Warren County. So I met with the town manager, and we did everything we could to try to start some recreational opportunities, because there's not a recreation department in the area. So we did everything we could in our power. We tried to look for grants. Man, we met with the different people, the mayor, different areas to try to do that. I went to South Creek Elementary. Mr. Howell was a teacher there. We did camps after school. I did a cheerleading camp, I did a volleyball camp, I did a football camp. I did everything in my power to create a recreational system within the school system. And what I could, I went to the Williamston Recreation Department, I met with the director. I said, even though a kid doesn't live in Williamston, that's not an opportunity to play football in Williamston. Give them an opportunity to play. So a lot of kids took advantage of that. I think my first year, we had 15, I think the 7, 8-year-old football team, for example, had 15 kids, 7 of them from the Robinsonville area. 7 of them, that's good. So I saw it was kids that wanted to play. So we try to do that thing to get the kids. So the goal is to get kids that go to school in South Creek the same opportunity. You never know, you might have a child here who could be the next Serena or Venus Williams. That's an example. But they never had an opportunity to play tennis. Me, I've coached a lot of guys that just went on to college to be very successful. Imagine they didn't have the opportunity to play. I mean, I got a guy I just coached to sign a contract with the Green Bay Packers. Imagine we had went to a school where he had an opportunity to play. The opportunity never came. We have a student services department. And you'll be surprised the number of transfer requests we receive in the summer. And the number one, on the transfer request, you have to put, what's your reason? And we used to, a lot of them, when I look at it, it says, they don't lie. Some people don't tell the truth because we don't have soccer or we don't have this. And so as a school system, when a school board member sees that, it's hard to deny a kid the opportunity. So what the new superintendent is, what she wants is the opportunity for everybody. And I promise you, I'm gonna just speak of this. So the football, for example, or basketball, if a coach wants to win, a coach is competitive. A coach does not, me as a coach, I'm not gonna play, I'm gonna use you, Chuck, because I know I taught you as a former student. Just because I'm just being real. If I got Chuck, and I got Rondell, and if Rondell from Williamson and Chuck from Rossville, and I've been coaching in Williamson, if Chuck can play, guess what? He gonna play. A coach don't care. I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for every coach. A coach is gonna play the person who can play because they want to win. That's just me. I had a new student who played for me, graduated in 2019. He played for Farmers Central for 3 years, 9th to 11th grade. He transferred to Riverside High School for his senior year. His mama got hired as a guidance counselor. His dad came to me. He's a coach. I know you got. He said, Coach, we a little nervous. It's his senior year. I know you got. I said, if he's the best player, gonna play. Make a long story short, this kid got a full scholarship at North Carolina Central. He played. Guess what? It was some Wednesday folks. Guess what they gonna mad at? Coach McGee. But guess what? He can play. So that's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play the best person. Now, Little League, I know you got to play a certain amount of minutes, a certain amount of time. High school, we're going to play the best player. Coaches want to be successful. We want to we're going to do everything we can. We're going to pick, after school, this is the process we're going through right now. We're going to put them on the bus. If they got to go to Riverside to practice, we'll bring them back to South Creek. We're going to eliminate any excuse it is for your child to be able to play. Coach Hughes has been at South Creek Roanoke for probably the last 20 years. Coach Hughes is going to be the athletic director.
I think this right here will be the way to do it, to be honest, because I've been watching both schools struggle to keep teams together. My boy last year had to play varsity because he got hurt. He got hurt playing varsity. I feel like if they would have had a JV team, he may not have gotten hurt in the first place because he wouldn't have been up against such a big competition. And also would have gave him that platform to learn before he went into varsity, so that way he could have learned the fundamentals and how it would have been a little bit different from being in middle school versus JV versus on the high school level. So I'm looking forward to it. I think they'll have the people at this point to create those teams that they couldn't create before being separated as two schools.
If everybody get on board, I think it's going to be great for Warren County. It's just everybody coming together and playing as one. To me, you giving everybody opportunities to have. I mean, if you got a kid that's a freshman who never played football before, and he said, I got to go play varsity, but he get a chance to play JV football and get some experience, that's how you build your program. I mean, the Tarboro, everybody talk about Tarboro. Tarboro got 75 kids playing football. That's why they stay successful. They got a JV, so each year when they seniors graduate, they got somebody to replace them. So that's the goal, man. We want to, not just in football, in all our sports.